welcome to the Back 40. It's Juju in the Back 40 After Dark. It's an adult chat and craft channel where we run with scissors, play with glue, other sharp objects, maybe even have a drink in our hand, wear our pajamas, cut up sideways, have a good time, all in a fun and loving environment. So if you are not 21 or of legal age, wherever that might be where you are, please hit the door and go see Crafty Witch 232. She's live about right now. She keeps it real clean over there. Go tell her Juju said, hey, how you doing? You know, you just might like it over there. So hit the door, give me all that YouTube thumbs up thing that you like to do. And as always, don't do what I do because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just having a good time. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Well, I was watching Becky. Hey, Yuda. Hey, Margaret. And I was playing with some of my stuff. And so this is an ACT card I made. Kind of simple. Put some little scrappies on it that I had when I was cleaning up. It says Find Joy on it. And I put some little splatters. I kind of want some gold splatters or white splatters. What do y'all think? White splatters or gold splatters? I put the black on it, but I just don't like it. So I don't know if I need to have a little gold splatters or some white splatters. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Pam. Gold splatters. It needs something. I don't like the blackness on it. Okay. I got my planner all done. White or gold? Yep. White and gold. Okay. I got my planner all done and put up there all the good stuff labeled on about as much as I'm gonna do it for right now. And I made my stamps over here. I got all my stuff cleaned up. The desk is cleaned up over there. I went through and reloaded Happy Mail that was sent out. I reloaded it up and have Happy Mail to send out again. So, you might get 2 from it if you do good. But like a couple people said they hadn't received theirs yet, and they should have done gotten it. But you know the lady's been sick. Oh, Miss Lisa's in the house, y'all. Okay, it's art. I got to show it. I laughed so hard, Elisa, I about fell off my damn chair at work. I opened it. I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to stop doing it. I opened it in the car right before I went at work. Then I sat down at work and I opened it again and looked at it. I'm gonna have to quit doing that stuff. You see, I'm just gonna have to quit doing it. That was like April. I was like, I just can't help it. I can't help it. It was just too funny. I'm thinking I gotta make my slider card out of that. Oh my gosh, it happens to be my favorite statue too. Okay, let me see. I put it to go over it. It's in my, it's in my going through my Happy Mail. I was trying to make sure. And if I don't think Cheryl drops in, I think it's too late for her. I think she has something she does at this time. But if Cheryl with Reckless Heels pops in, will y'all let me know? I need to show her something. Okay, let me find it because I got stuff flip-flops sideways and every which way, and I don't want to show anybody's address. Okay, so I'm sitting, I get my mail. I pop it open. I pull it out the envelope. I pull it out like this. Okay? So I go to flip it over, and I flip it over, and voila. Girl, I hollered so hard. The poor lady was getting out the truck at the post office, and I thought she was going to trip over her own feet. Oh, my God. I was like, oh, my God. I was like, oh, we're going to have to put the slider card on here. And I got that cowboy hat. You know, we're going to put a cowboy hat on it. Okay. So thank you very much. That made me laugh so hard. And then Miss Mary sent me some pictures of Our Lady on our Harrison that we were doing. And she sent some of these little sticker pictures to finish up our Harrison. So I'll put that over there. I've been doing that. That's kind of my little private thing that I do with her. Okay. And then Miss Beth, see, I'm just getting the Christmas cards. Miss Beth sent me her Christmas postcard. Can't show the back of that, but let's see. It's just got a cute little reindeer on it. And then Joyce sent me the devil. The devil. She sent me this absolutely gorgeous Christmas card with the little glitter shimmer stuffs in it. And I got some glitter shimmer stuffs in it. In her. Let me see. I said, oh Lord. Oh Lord. At least it's the big, huge, flaky ones. Like the confetti ones. So I thought if I put that on there. Put this under it. Hold this up here. There. Now, maybe that will work. So we're supposed to take that outside and do it outside. But like I said, don't do what I do. It's okay. See, it stuck to that. So maybe this is dry and it'll stick. We're going to put it in our book. But I was in Becky's live and Justin was saying that glitter was the herpes of the art world. That was fun. But that's a cute card. I love it. It's so pretty. Okay. And that was all of my Happy Mail that I had today. So the post office is behind because those were postmarked way before Christmas. So it's okay. It will be okay. You know what I'm saying? They'll get caught up. They will. She couldn't help. She had the flu. And, it was Christmas time. I don't think people that came in the afternoon and filled in really, wanted to do any work. Okay, so there we go. The other thing I had that came in today was another package from Julie. And since I already did that video that I've got to get posted, I thought I'd just show y'all these extra goodies that I had gotten that was, I guess, left out of the first package. Not really sure. But I put one of these on my planner. Oh, put this heat over here. Y'all remember I had the air conditioner on yesterday. Yesterday I was helped Kay Bonnie. I ain't even looked at the Hey Stacy May, I was trying to see who came in. Hey Cindy. It'll get here, Tracy. They just really, really, really behind. I am sure it will get here. They're just very far behind. Oh no, you have a head cold? Oh no. Oh no. Those are the worst. I imagine we're all going to get sick because we had the air conditioner on and it was in the high 70s, low 80s. And then it dropped down to 32 degrees. It's 32. It's going to be 24 tonight. It's crazy. I went from air conditioner last night, woke up to heater this morning. How y'all like my nails? I did my nails today. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So, on this one, I took one and glued it to my planner. Isn't that cute? It looks kind of cute on there, don't it? Looks a little sweet. Got me a little sweet planner. You know, trying to be all sunshine, airy, and sweetness wrapped up in this hunk of mess. Okay. So, I got these wonderful little paper flowers that she had. I wanted to try to squish them out, paint them, dip them, do some stuff with them. You know, they're so pretty, but I really want to, tear them apart. Okay, so I might need to talk to somebody about my destructive nature. I ain't going to though. Okay, then so I got those butterflies. Then she had these big, huge. Look at these. Oh my gosh. Come here and put your diaper on. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is going to look great across a journal. That'd be cute across a baby journal especially. But it'll look good to use it with the closure. Or on the front of the journal and put the beads on it. That'd look really cute. Sewing journal. That would look really cute on the sewing journal. Then I got, of course, some more of that. I love that stuff. And then she had some of those. And, of course, I got some more of these because I love these with our cowboy books. Kind of give them out, And then she had the rhinestones. The rhinestones go in, you can put them inside of here. But they're flat backs. They go inside some other appliques that I got. I got a frog in my throat. So that was that little haul that wasn't included in the other one from her. Goodness. Okay, let's see here. I don't know what I did with my white stuff. I do not know. I got my gold. Let's pull this out here. This is my flickers. I got my gold. And then I have the picket fence, the distress paint that we're supposed to water down. I put it in here. And I did this one, but I don't think this does very good. I was going to make some more up, and I haven't yet. Have I? Nope. Did I make some? That's a glossy. Picket fence stain. I need to take my paint and my stain and make me some more white up. Because look at this white. Well, I've taken vitamin D. I've taken the biotin. I've taken all of that. And they do grow, but they just break. They're not strong at all. But, when you keep your hands in water and you wash them 900 gazillion times a day, I don't think your nails are going to be strong. Plus, I have to keep them cut short. That's the only bad thing about trying to flick this stuff. It goes everywhere except for where I want it. It's all up there on the monitor now. I suck at splatters. I really, really do. I guess I should have got out. Oh. I have a favorite one. I should have used it for that, I guess. I have a favorite thing. love these gold splatters. Okay, let's move that over there. Set that up there. And then let's take this little book here. If I keep doing this, I will eventually cover this whole thing up, Mona. Such a pretty color. You can't waste it. You know, it's a mortal sin. We don't need a mortal sin on top of everything else we got going on. Put that back. Let's put this in water. Because that is my favorite brush. We have to take care of our favorite art supplies. We don't take care of nothing else, right? All right. Got that good and cleaned out. Get the excess water out of it and then lay it down flat to dry. That's how it rolls. Okay. That's how you do that there business. Okay. At least that's how we do it on the back 40. Who knows? Dipping a little beer would be all right. Okay. So, there we go. Just needs to dry without too much moving. Kind of flashes there, I think. That's cool. It looks a little artsy. On the back of it, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for the back? Ta-da! I went to Dollar Tree today. Yes, sir, Billy Bob. I went to the Dollar Tree and they had the peanuts. They had this one, and then they only had one of the Scooby in the Boy Scout uniform. However, the Scooby in the Boy Scout uniform had been opened and some cards was missing. So I couldn't get it. But I did get this one. And then the face cards have all the characters. Look at that. Ain't they cute? I like peanuts. Okay. So it's got Lucy. And then it just starts out with the same characters, just see in the different suits. But they look the same. They're just different colors and different suits. Poor old Linus looks the same. Bless his heart. Stanky tail. And then the non-face cards just have the Snoopy. See, you know, he's a little faded in the background. And all of them have the same on the back. But they're cute. You know, for $1.50. I mean, you can't buy regular playing cards for $1.50. I can even play poker with them. If I'm lucky, I can play strip poker. Okay. So, we got that done. Now, the other thing that I had over here was that's dry. We can put that back up over there. All right, this is all the little scrappy doos that I have. Now I need to talk to Cheryl about that. This was so cute. Isn't that adorable? That's so adorable. Oh my gosh, that is just too freaking cute. It's a little pocket. And it is nothing but the cup. You know how we would make, well, let me put it back together and hold it. You know, in the bottom, how we would make the paper cup. You know, and you'd pop it open and you could make the paper cup and drink out the paper cup. Night, Marty, sweetie. Hi. I was busy. I'm sorry, Marty. I hope you did good today. Are you having a rough day? Let me go back and look. Did she say something, y'all? Y'all know. Oh, you got PT in the morning. I thought it was time. Good. Okay, well, you know the new year is coming, Marty. You need to pinch that booty, girlfriend. Just a little pooch pooch. Just a pooch pooch. You know. Or maybe just a squeeze. You know. Be good. It'll be good. It'll be all good. Okay, so this was from Ann Keelan, 1226. Whimsical cat pockets are so cute and easy. Thanks to dear Addie. That was her video that she did. She didn't do the sides there. She just drew the face and the ears. I put the little sides on it when I was making one with her. So, you know, I just made it with a white piece of paper because, well, you know, I was busy at work. So, couldn't really make nothing good. So, I made the prototype because I would like to make some of those soon because they're just too stinking cute. Okay, Bonnie, sweetie, are you orientated now? She's like, damn it, gotta go to work. Mars, Tuesday. Today was Monday. Hey, Belle. Today was Monday, honey. I hope you didn't like miss out of work today. And so the only thing in here is just little scrappy days. I thought we could just take them to get rid of them, and then I could just take it and, you know, put it on here and get rid of them. And make that base with that. Okay. The other projects that I have, blessed Jesus, is a 25-pounder. Also going to include the candy journal for we're gonna be praying about that, Tammy. I know that is kind of weighing on your mind, ain't it? Yep. She's gonna knock it out the ballpark. They'll be have you dancing for too long. That's all you can do. Just work and try, girl. Just work and try. Don't stress. Don't stress. Let it happen. It'll happen. Just let it happen. So I have the 25-pound journal we need to put together. And part of that is going to be our junk journal that we make for our candy shop scabby hunting. And I posted on the. I'm kind of ashamed to pull it out. You see me stepping back and stepping forward, stepping back and stepping forward. It's all up under that desk down there. It's like full. Okay, don't judge. Okay, I just been finding stuff and I thought, oh, this would be cool. I shove it under there. Oh, this would be cool. I shove it under there. So now there's no room for my feet under here. It's like full of stuff. So I thought, oh, those things would be cool. So I stuck that under there. Okay. Oh, those things would be cool. So I stuck that under there. Put that up there. I think that's got like address and everything showing. Oh, let's see what else I got down here. Oh, I'm stretching. Oh, that would be cool. SpongeBob. Who doesn't like SpongeBob? Square pants. And our pig and stuff we made, that's got to go in there. And my wine bag that I got would be cute to go in there. Oh my gosh, y'all. Woo. That's a lot of crap. That's a lot of crap. Okay. That's a lot of crown. Oh my Jesus. Let's make room. I'm glad I cleaned this dust off because, jeez, I need it. All right, let's move this down here. Oh, I don't need to be picking that up on my chest. So this is what my present came in from my boss lady. That was that pretty bracelet. So that's a tag that we can, repurpose. And then it came with this bag, and I thought, oh, this bag is cool. We can even open it up and use that as the base of a page, to cover a page up. That's some Happy Mail that was sent. So we'll lay that down. And see, this is the sponge buy from when my son went Christmas shopping. That is like super cool. Can't you see that? Isn't that super cool? I can see that in the middle of the signature. So I've got one of the signatures here. So I thought, wouldn't that be cool if we took the SpongeBob and for the middle of the signature here, if we use the SpongeBob and put him in here. I could sew around that. Wouldn't that be so cute? Isn't that cute? That's precious. Hey, Roseanne. How you doing, girl? Hey, Bonbon. So I thought we could take this. Tonight, I think we could try our cleaning off these scissors, see how well they wipe out. They're supposed to just wipe out. We're going to see. Hey, Joanne. How you doing? I got your stuff resent. I just got checked the post office today, and I just got stuff that was sent before Christmas. So, like I told them, I resent all my Happy Meal stuff. So, if you get two, you get two. That's what happened. That's what's going on. Okay. I don't know. I believe my other stuff is lost forever. However, we will see. We will see. All right, we got that cut down. That looks so cute. I'm going to tack it down with a little Fabri-Tac. And then we can sew them down after that around him. Just sew them in a square around it. And then I did, and I showed it on a couple, I think either 2 or 3 lives ago. Thank you very much. I've been writing with that pen. It is wonderful. I do believe I want to find some more of those pens. I really do. Let's see. I don't think it matters what side I put. They're both the same. Hey, Annie Cap. I am making the 25-pound journal. And in the first part of January is the 2026 Scabby Hunt. And the January Junk Journal. So the first signature in that is going to be what we do to make our January Junk Journal. Let me just, put a little bit here till I get him sewed down. That'll hold it because he ain't getting sewed right away. And I'm not making the journal just to make it, just so it'll weigh 25 pounds. I want it to be an art visual journal significant to us and to me. So it will be things that, you know, like our birthday, things that mean stuff to us throughout the year, you know, things that we get, competitions or challenges that we do, that kind of stuff. And it's also the 250th year anniversary of the United States. So that will be incorporated into one side or one set of signatures. It's going to be several signatures because it's 50 states. And we have people who is sending me brown paper bags or, you know, Amazon bags decorated in their artwork with either their state stuff or just their artwork with their name and their state on it. And then it goes in that cover signature to cover their state up. So when we flip to the state, we first see them, and then we see the information that we have behind it about the state. There we go. So then when we open the middle signature up, we got SpongeBob. And this was the first Christmas that my baby went shopping all by himself with his fiance, and they did all their own little Christmas shopping. Oh, that's sweet. So I can come in here and punch my face. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. Okay. No, I'm not. I'm not kidding. So we've got that one. And then we have this is part of it. This is part of it. This is going to be the whole outside of it. We reinforce that. And it's a round spine, and the brown bags grow with it. So when I sew it in, I put tie back on it so it wouldn't break with the signatures because it's going to weigh a hell of a lot. And the spine is that thick. I think we said, what is an 8-inch spine? So when I put the signatures in and sew it in, it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. But it's going to be our 2026 journal. So that is the bones of it so far. That's some pretty good bones to start. Let's see, that's the one I did. This is the one Michelle did and sent me. Got that put in. This is the one Elisa sent me. Got the back of on that one. And then I've got her Texas stuff to decorate the front with. Now, if you don't want to decorate it, you can. Or if you're not a crafter, those watching me that's not a crafter, you can send me what you want to be included from your state and from you, whether it's pictures or whatever, and I'll decorate a page like Michelle's. I'll decorate a page in there with your state, and I'll do that for you. If you're not a paper crafter but a fabric crafter, fiber crafter, you can do a fabric page. You know, you can do a crochet page. It doesn't matter. We'll make it fit. I will make that baby fit this damn thing. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I do those Monster 12x12 items there. So long they go over into the next state. They do, don't they? Oh, my God. It is huge. It's under a tomb. I know, right? Yeah, it's massive. It's massive. But you know, when we set out, when we do it on the back forward, we do it right. That's my memorabilia from Christmas. I may or may not use some of it. If not, it'll go in my some that was left over from my Christmas December daily. And then I've been collecting things, you know, like junk mail stuff and junk to use, and one little piece of the signature for our January junk journal. I need to get to looking. I haven't seen. I've got to go over to the UK one that did it last year to see if she's going to do it this year, because I really want to do it again. You know, I was trying to get to the States stuff. And here are extra bags that we need in here. This is the thing that we used for our state that we just finished. Yeah. And then the rest of that's them. So I'll put this in there. We used that when we were doing our states. On Sundays, we had our little cars driving all over the United States. And it doesn't matter if you're not from the United States. If you want to send something from where you're at to go in it, by all means, send it. You do not have to be part of the United States to do this. You just have to be part of the back 40. And everybody is part of the back 40. Back 40 is big. That's why it's called back 40. With damn Bonnie, I've been talking about it so long, I forgot how it came to be exactly. I just knew we were talking about doing the state journal. And you know how you sit around, you talk. Me and Bonnie and Don would sit around talking. And this is my state's journal with all my state stuff in it. And I made a comment, you know, that baby was going to be big. And, you know, it's going to be a lot. And out of the conversation, my brain hit, oh, I want to break the record for the heaviest journal. Then I said, well, how heavy is the heaviest junk journal known? You know. So when you need to know information, who do you go to? Why, you go to Mr. Google. So I went to Mr. Google. These are all the state stuff here. When I first started the states, y'all, look, there's Route 66. When I first started the states and we were decorating them, I was so naive that I thought I was going to get to use this book as my journal cover. So, I asked him, and two things came up. And the heaviest junk journal that popped up on there was Possum Patty. Okay. And then she was 7.5 pounds. Then there was another man. It wasn't a junk journal, but it was classified as a junk journal, or it could be classified, it says, as a junk journal. And it was almost 8 pounds. But the lady that takes the mark for the heaviest journal was Miss Possum Patty. Miss Possum Patty. And I love watching her. She's a hoot. So I thought, wow, okay. So I figured, and this was some years ago that she made that journal. So I figured it was probably a little heavier by then. So we might need to, you know, get a little cushion room since we were going for the heaviest journal. And then I started looking at this and everything, and all of this stuff was already, you know, weighing 5 pounds. When I put all of my state stuff together and part of my junk journal stuff I had to go into this journal, it weighed 5 pounds. So I thought, okay, well, on a back 40 in the Mississippi Delta, when we do something, we do it right. I'm a Southern girl, and us Southern girls do it right. So I said, well, we're going to make us a 25-pound journal because that was 5 pounds and it was one signature. Hell, all I had to get was 4 more 5-pound signatures and bam, I was there. So I got enough crap up in here, and we do enough crap through the year. I mean, I made so much stuff during the year. I had it on 3 shelves, and I got 2 boxes in there. And not counting the stuff that I've given away to family, friends, and y'all, and thrown in the garbage can and everything else, or made and put up because I had no place to put it. I figure if we make a home for all this stuff for the year, why, it's bound to weigh more than 25 pounds. So then I thought, well, I don't want to do this by myself. My chickadees, I want this to be back 40 chickadee us, the fields. I want it to be all of us. I want it to represent all of us. And so that's how it came to be. In my ADD mind at the time, it sounded like a good idea. So I haven't I was gonna see if I could find Miss Patty's email address, email her and let her know what I was doing and get her to weigh the monster she has and see how much it is. I have this. We started the USA book. So I'm going to harvest. Hey, Patty, I'm going to harvest some of this out of here and put it in. I like that one. Make America logical again. Good God. Thing that's been going up. See, our country, 'tis the bee. Thing that's been going over in my, y'all know I do surrealism and that means stuff. So if you know, you know. So I was going through and doing that, and I had some other stuff, and we got, the news on his cabinets and staff nominations and all that kind of stuff. So I thought I would just harvest this out of here and put it in with my stakes on the 250-year celebration because he's the president at the time. And then, see, we have all of this ephemera and stuff. It's not going to all fit in there. We'll have to make decisions on what we're going to add to that state. And I thought, who better to, help me make decisions than the people in here that belong in that state. And I got one of Stella Bug's. See? Stella Bug contributed to it. She just don't know it, but she did. So this is her little bow, and I thought that would be cute. We could put it, as decoration on the front. We can take that off and use the bow as decoration. Or, maybe leave it on there. It's just one of those alligator clips. See, oh, look, it's still got her hair in it. I told you I stole it. Okay. And I have got some jelly prints in here. And I've got red, white, and blue stuff. And I got some stuff that Cindy sent for Tennessee. Some stuff that Lisa sent for Texas. So I got all of that good stuff in here. So that is my start of the 25-pound garment. I got it organized. All right, the candy needs to go in with the candy piece. Now, the part I was going to put in for, I'm going to pick this up. You can play along if you want to, girlfriend. Dawn is doing one. I don't know at this moment if she's going to share it because she has a journal she's been wanting to do off of her bucket list. And she is already started working on it, been having a blast. But she, she has a bucket list journal that she's doing, and she's, it's a real personal thing, I think. But she is doing it. She is gonna try to go along and see if she can make the 25-pound journal. So she's doing her stuff with that, and she's using the state. Oh, I forgot to go in. Dadgummit. I gotta write a note so I can go in on YouTube and look at them stupid settings. I guess we've been cutting up too bad. YouTube decided that they were just going to change our settings on us. But I promise you, I didn't do it. That's part of our candy journal. Oh, and Bonbon is doing it. She's going along and playing and making the 25-pound journal. And then on Sundays, when we normally did the state, where we did the new states and stuff, we would come in on Sundays, and I think it's still maybe 7:00. But we'll come in on Sundays and do that time work on our journal. And then I will work on it here. Some, during some of the lives and stuff, we can work on it then. Things that are my stuff that I don't need your input in. There's something that I'm adding from, my standpoint. I'll work on that outside of lives and show you what I've done when I got back, that kind of thing. If there's anything that you do, if you, I don't know, go on a trip, stop at a welcome center and see something and think that's got awful funny and needs to go in the funny in the 25-pound book, pick it up, send it on. Whatever you think needs to be done or added or want to add, participate in or whatever, you're free to do that. You're free to collect your own and do it. It does not have to be a brown bag. I chose a brown bag because it expands. I can add to it and I can reinforce it. I can duct tape it. I can do whatever I need to it. Tammy, that's okay. You can just X-rate it on. I know how to put a little cover on it that says caution. I got some caution tape. I know folks in the police force. No, I don't have anything except for what I collected for Colorado. I don't believe anybody sent us anything from Colorado. I would have to look and see. But you can, but you can do you a brown bag, and it can be a brown grocery bag. It can be a wine bottle bag. It can be a bag from Starbucks. There's one in here from Starbucks. It can be anything. It can be a Amazon bag. You can decorate it any kind of way you want to. You make it your art. You do anything you want to. It is Katie bar the door. If you want to take it out in Colorado and smear the red clay mud all over it, why, you just go right ahead. Please fix it before you send it to me, though. But you go right ahead. Be sure to spray it with a little, spray varnish or something. But you go ahead and you do whatever you want to do. Decorate it to represent you and your state, you and your art. If you don't have a state, you're from Canada or, Romania or wherever you're from, and you don't have that, then you do that. And if you don't want to send the posters and stuff, because let me tell you, that stuff is crazy as patootin' ain't dog. Why, just do it. Take pictures of it and email it to me. I can print those out and we can make one up and you can still be a part of it that way. My address is on my About page down in my description. My address, my mailing address is there. My email address is there. And my email address is my same. It's at Gmail. It's Momma JÚJÚ Crafting, no G, on the back 40 at Gmail. And my address is listed down there in the About section where you can send to me Happy Mail when I was on that Happy Mail collab. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I don't know what it's going to look like, but it's going to be damn good. I can tell you that. I was trying to see where I put my junk mail. Here we go. This is the candy stuff I got to make the candy. Yeah, on YouTube, right down there below in my description. Up under my name and stuff where it says description about the channel and the links and all that. You just keep looking. And then it won't be on this one. Look on the posted video because it won't show up on this until I think after the live and it posts. This is just a bunch of stuff. And then the theme is vintage candy. So Dawn did me some vintage candy, and Zip did me some with some chickens. And, I found some of those things, that I print out to use. I've got candy wrappers, junk mail, because I'm going to make it out of junk mail. And I don't know what the I don't know what the 100 items are going to be that we have to find and do and use and create pages out of. We won't know that until we won't know that until the end of let me see what's in here. The New Year's Eve a-thon. On New Year's Eve, hey Di, on New Year's Eve, Janet M. Young is going to be streaming. I come on, she streams behind me to bring in the new year. And during that stream is when she's going to introduce the 100 items and the things for that. See, this is that fabric snippet that we made together. That'll go in there because that's where we sat down and y'all helped me make this fabric snippet. I still don't like it though, y'all, but it's okay. I'll find my mojo on it one day, I reckon, maybe. This is, I got each of, because I thought that looked like candy to go in there. And that's fall because it's going to take the whole year. My goal is at the end of December. December the 31st will be the final weigh-in. And, we'll do our weigh-in when we get started. And I was going to talk to one of the ladies at work to see if she would be our weigh-in person. I want to try to go live and do it, but there's rules and regulations on that. So I might not get to. I might can record it though. you know, and make sure snip out, make sure nobody's face is in it or nothing. If not, it might just be me and the journal on the baby scale. You know, it might just be that, and I'll have, you know, I might can get one of the nurses to do a certified signature saying that she weighed it and that's what it weighed. I have to see. You know, they got all those rules. So I just been collecting, like, this is the Hubba Bubba candy that my mama gave me. This is one of the Chinese cookie wrappers, or it was supposed to be in Korean, but anyway, we went out to eat Korean. That was it. That's the piece of Hubba Bubba that I ate and almost got, you know, it slid down my throat when I was in the car driving, and it was a whole deal. We don't want to relive it. Okay, so that kind of stuff is in here. So everything that's in here, even if it's junk and garbage, it has a meaning, because I want the journal to have a meaning, to be an actual art journal and have a meaning, and not just be things in it to make it weigh 25 pounds or more. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I got the duct tape to help reinforce stuff, and I found the American flag duct tape. That's trash. That's Jose thing from our restaurant that opened up, and we went out to eat at, and I, you know, went by myself, all by myself, cried in my tears like a baby. It's dead. My son didn't go out to eat with me. He went with his girlfriend. It was an adjustment time frame. You know, I will adjust. I shall survive. Yep. Okay, in here, it's a year-long project. A whole 2026 project. On December the 31st of 2026 will be our final weigh-in to see whether we've met the record and broke it or not. So, if you go to Mr. Google and you Google what is the heaviest junk journal, Miss Possum Patty's YouTube video is going to come up when she's showing you her pretty. Now, I'm not going to lie, her journal's pretty. It's 7 point something, almost 8 pounds, and it's pretty. It's real pretty. Mine ain't going to be pretty like that. It's going to be like I do. It's not going to be all clean and pretty like that. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So, oh, Debbie says when Janet posts the list, she will make a digi set and put it on her Ko-fi shop for free. You sure you've had heavier ones? Well, she did a YouTube video claiming it, talking about the monster and how heavy it is, and apparently Mr. Kruger wouldn't compare them all, and that's the only one. But y'all go on out there and look and see if 25 pounds is going to be heavy enough. We might have to go bigger. I think we can do it. I really do. We might take my sons to lift it for us, but I think we can do it. And it would be the size of Big Bertha. I'm gonna, you know, kind of trim them up so they're not that, but it is this whole size. Mine's gonna be sewn in and reinforced with duct tape because this is gonna have some shit in it. I'm not gonna lie. This is some things I've been hoarding, and I'm gonna use it because, you know, this is a year where I stop and yield. That's my word for the 2026. Not 25 pounds, but big. Well, y'all look it up. We might have to, you know, we might have to go bigger. I ain't scared. I'll go bigger. I got a whole year to lift weights. But these are items that I've been hoarding. You know, it's one of my Grammy's cards, and You know, some other little things. Let's see, that's just bases. And that was some scrapbook paper stuff that I was hoarding that I made bases out of. That's the first little card thing that I made. I stuck that in there. I really don't like making cards, but I love making this came out of the 10-foot rule. That's pretty cool. One of the churches gave out, it's a welcome, and it says, and I thought, we do that here. It's just virtually that we do it, but we do it here. Oh, that's sweet. It says, welcoming is a job of everyone. Look around, smile, shake a hand, invite someone to church, invite someone to Sunday school, invite someone to Wednesday Baptist. Make a connection and then connect others. Review the tips on the back of this card. You are part of a team who is making disciples for the transformation of the world. Guest connections. 10-foot rule. Take the responsibility to welcome those within 10 feet of you, especially those who may be alone. 3-minute rule. The 3-minute rule. Spend at least 3 minutes before and after worship talking to someone you don't know very well, whether they are new to the congregation or a long timer. Notice everyone. Introduce yourself. Learn each person's name. Introduce guests to others. Offer a warm and sincere goodbye. Invite people to come again. Be wise in the way you act toward outsiders. Make the most of every opportunity. Let your conversation always be full of grace. Colossians 4, 5 through 6. Thought that was cute. And I thought, wow, that's what we do in here. So I had to put it in here. You know what I'm saying? You thought that was a pic of my babes hanging down and swinging low, throwing them over my shoulder to and fro. That's how my babes would be. They'd be down here on the yield sign, shaped like bottles. You breastfeed 2 kids back to back. See how your tatas look. They both weigh 10 pounds too. Not the boobies, the babies. The babies weigh 10 pounds. I wish the boobies did weigh 10 pounds. My boobies ain't never weighed 10 pounds. No, Guinness does not have a record of the heaviest junk journal. But if you go in Google search, and that's where Possum Patty popped up for me. And some man in the UK, I forgot what his name was, but his wasn't as heavy as Patty's, according to Mr. Google. No, not 10-pound boobies. My babies, both of them weighed 10 pounds at birth, and I had to breastfeed a 10-pound kid. That meant they took a lot of milk. That's why they elf up your titties. Kids will destroy a body now. Oh, they were big babies. Kids will destroy. My first baby was 7 pounds and 5 ounces. The second came along and he was 10 pounds, peed when the nurse was weighing him. So his official weight is 9 pounds and 15 ounces. So that's our 3 boxes of stuff. Now, my Scabby Hunt one, I've got to try to find it. I want the front of it to be a journal that is a vintage candy shop for a shop. What do you call that? Shop front. you know, where you're looking at the shop front. And I found an old picture of a candy shop, I think in New York. So I want to print that out and put it, kind of make a kind of a square journal with the candy shop on it, and, you know, do something about it there, and then use that, and then have that as just an insert. So I don't want that to be like stinking huge. You know, I just want it to be as an insert, not a huge thing. And I'm going to make the little 12 by 12 thing, the journal. I want to use nothing but junk mail as the basis to make the journal. It and my painting papers. Because, y'all, I have found my joy on ripping those painting papers apart. And just using those to make my bases and to be free with it and to finish up my gel prints and not try to make my gel print look like Becky's Tonight coming off of it, you know. You had a preemie? Yours was adopted? I had 5 pregnancies, 3 births. They don't tell you this business because they want you to reproduce. Because if they would tell young ladies what would happen, there would probably be less babies in the world. If men had to have babies, we definitely would be at a shortage. They couldn't do it. They couldn't make it. They could not make it. It would be a disaster. They can't even make a kidney stone. Oh my God. That's heavy. Oh. I gave my grandbaby, I dropped off her thing today. I haven't heard whether she liked it or not. I want to do some gel prints tonight. I want to pull some bright yellow and I want to pull some black gel prints because I want to do my vision board for my word of the year. So I thought we could pull some of those because this is what I did. I went through. Why can't I ever have a little bit of something? I either go big, I guess, you know, that's the bulldog in me. You go big or you stay home. Okay, so it's the rainbow. Well, Dollar Tree, because I ain't spending no $4 and $5 on a basket that I might throw away. I'm sorry. Okay, good night, Amy. Thank you for coming in. I hope to see you soon. Oh, thank you. They didn't have only 2 colors left at my Dollar Tree, the navy and the gray. So I was like, okay. I was going to do this. So I put them in here under the rainbow order. You know, Roy G. Biff. But I did I and B together. So I put those in here under the rainbow order. And then I've got black and neutrals. And then I have mix and mark makings. Okay. And then in top of each one of those, like this is pink. I put pink and red together. So on top of this one, let me move these like this. That probably makes better sense, huh? On top of this basket, they had these at the Dollar Tree, y'all. I did the math on them. They're just a few cents cheaper. Okay, I was in the Dollar Tree doing this, y'all. That woman was looking at me. I said, quality control. Move on. I thought she gonna beat my butt. You know, they shooting around our place. She might decide to shoot at me. But anyway, they had these at the Dollar Tree, and I was in there, and I was doing this number, and I was doing this number, and I was doing this number to make sure this crap held up. You know what I'm saying? It was $1.25. So It'll be $1.50 tomorrow when they find out that they still $1.25. But it is those mesh envelope, that we get, from Amazon. And they're really good. They're hold up. Look at the stitching, So they only had black, pink, a teal blue, black, pink, teal blue, and green, I think. So I got one of all the colors, and then I finished them up with black. So I thought I could put these in here to use these to put like the scrappies in, to keep them separated from the solid papers. If I had like little scrappies, I could just throw them in here to keep my scrappies in the basket. Because see, the basket's got holes in them. And I figured my scrappies would fall out of my holes. But these were the only baskets that my Dollar Tree had that a sheet of paper would fit in without folding up. That would still stack. And I am an instant gratifier. So I wanted my shit right now. I didn't have to order nothing. So I put all of my papers. If it said pink to me, I'm going to throw this away. That sticker will not stick. And I even put a little bit of glue on it. It's just not to be. It's just not. It's meant not to be. So I put those in here. And then there's some tissue paper with the solids. So if it said pink to me, I threw it in here. Whether it's pink or not to you, if it said pink to me, I put it in here. And then this was what was left on here that I could use to put in the tissue paper, mark making pink stuff and everything, to put the tissue paper in. And the bits of tissue paper to keep them kind of separated. That was my thought process on this. So there's red, there's yellow, and I had to get a black one because they didn't have a yellow one. They did before. They only had a few left because everybody had bought them all. And then that's supposed to be orange. Okay, this is yellow. That is orange. I thought that was yellow. Let me put that one back in here. Messed up. There we go. That's orange. That's yellow. Then this one, that's the green color they had. And then, see, I did the blue ones. Then I did the purple ones. The blue one, they had that pretty blue color. And then the purple. I didn't have a purple, so it's black. Then on this one, I have some stuff I need to go through right here. But this is all kind of mark making stuff in here. And ones I need to go through. Here's some neutral browns down here at the bottom. And I was thinking about putting the browns and black and neutrals together. And then on this one, I was just going to put the mark makings. And right now, I started sticking all the black stuff in here so I can start separating them. But these two, I need to put together. This I did. Hold up, I'll get to it. It's coming. It's somewhere. Right here. Are you talking about this one? We took that stencil and took a roll-off sheet and used black. The grungy plate had some black that we was pulling the stencil off of. It had some of the black on it, and we layered it with that stencil and some yellow and gold together. And then here on the yellow, we did the yellow, bright yellow and the yellow ochre. And we pulled, if you see there's that zippity stamp that I have. There's the circle ones, the dots. Over here is another different kind of stencil over here in the corners. And then there's one right through the middle. Some of it are stencils we put on it when we were doing this. Some of it is flop-offs. And some of it was stuff left from the long haul. So that's, kind of the long haul on it. Now it's yellow. I don't know. If you want me to scan it, I could see if I could scan it for you and send it to you. Or, I could cut it in half and send you half and send you half. But I can try to scan it. Sometimes that yellow doesn't do too well. I might can take it to work on the big copier and see if I can play with it. Sometimes I could get the settings on the yellow and stuff to get almost true to color. But I can try that for you if you want me to. I don't care. So anyway, that was the plan, to have my scraps readily available, and they're right on top of my cart. And then I went together and pulled, some of these are the ones we did last night. So I went together to pull these so I could put them in with that so we could use them, because I want to see what I have, because I know I need to make some more sprays. And I made some mark makings today. They're over there drying. And I think I need some blues. Like I need solid colors. So I have to finish going through this and setting this up. Put this in my purse. So I'll remember to do it. But I want to use bright yellow and black papers because I want to do jelly printing with this. Have you done a craft room tour? I have, but not since Tyler helped me redo it. I can do one if you want me to. It ain't nothing special. I'm telling you right now, Jimmy, it ain't nothing like yours, honey. My craft room, they're the front door to the outside of the world. Okay? When you come up in my house, from the front door, you step up in my craft room. Because when all of this started for me, because I did have a she shed, but it was out back. And I had to walk out back. And I only had a solar light. And we were going to have to run some stuff in there, So I decided that I could only craft at night after I got off work. And we got coyotes and wild pigs. And my nephew's got a damn farm next door. Who wants to be out there by themselves with all of that? Not me. I mean, I got possums that look at you like you interrupting, So I didn't want to do it. So I had a corner of my craft room over here. Now, when I say a corner, I mean a corner. Like a little desk from Walmart fit in it. I had a corner. Ask Bonnie. It was a corner. It was probably maybe an 8x4. 8 being the width. 4 being the whole width this way. In a corner of the front room. Well, now I have expanded. I have all of the front room. It was tiny. My husband has an 8x4 spot over there in the other opposite corner where he has his chair and his table and his garbage can and his little stuff set up over there. That's how come you hear him. He sits in here. He goes to the bedroom when I do my live, but then he comes in here and he'll sit down and he says he ain't paying us no attention, but he makes comments and stuff and y'all be hearing him. And he'll be clearing his throat and hawking and carrying on when he ain't agreeing with some stuff. And sometimes that's how come I get like this when I want to talk about him so he can't hear me. Because he's either sitting over there or he's over there in the bed. It's just a room and a half away because I got an itty bitty house. And he's in the bedroom and he says he can't hear. But that's a lie. He can hear. when he wants to. And I want to talk about him. So I had to get real close to the microphone and whisper to you. Because I'm going to talk about his stanky tail when he acts ugly. So anyway, he has all his rock collections and stuff over there. He has, let's see, square by square tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, okay, so he's got 9 12-inch square tiles wide. Tiles, I mean. Then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got 9 this way and 5 this way. So he's 9 feet this way and 5 feet this way. This is a closed-in garage. So he has that has his chair set up. And then right here has all his little rocks and knives and all that kind of collection in his Cheerio right there. And then it starts my craft room everywhere else. Yep. So when you come to my house, which I don't allow many visitors, but when you come to my house, we conjugate in my craft room, or we go to the kitchen / dining room because it's an open floor concept over in that part of the world. And we go over in there and sit at the table and talk and drink coffee and tea and, you know, have a real good Southern visit up in the kitchen. Like you do when you go see your mom and them. And over this past 3 years, I have filled this room up. Matter of fact, I need another room. So that's why my word for this year is to yield. Stop. Slow down. See what I really need to do. Really need to play with. Stop going 90 miles an hour and doing 862 gazillion things. You know. Find out what gets me my joy, like Miss Karen says, and do it. That's all. That's why I chose that. I need to yield. Take a breath. That's what it means. It means to yield, slow it down, take a breath, enjoy it, finish it out. You know, if I want to make a shabby chic journal my way, slow down, do it, finish it out. You know, yield when I think I need to put that stuff on my hoard shelf, pull it out and use it. You know, in 3 years, there's not one thing that I bought and put on that hoard shelf that I can't go right now and buy again. Now, it might cost me a little more than it cost me before, but I can still get it. It's out there somewhere. If not, AI can make it. But I like using real stuff. I like using the real paper. I don't like doing the digital. You made a craft room, but you're doing paper crafts in the living room. It's fun to do your fussy cutting and stuff. Let me do something so I just sit here and talk. Gel print. I gotta get my yellow and black. I was watching, what is her name? Elizabeth. Y'all, what's her name? It's 2 of the ladies that come on together, but it's Elizabeth something. Elizabeth is Elizabeth St. Clair. It's Elizabeth something. They're 2 women. 2 women. St. Clair. Okay, I was watching her. I don't know how old the video is. Because I was at work, I just put it on to play and it just pops up one behind the other. And I want some lemon yellow and some daffodil yellow. Oh wait, let's do a little neon. Some of that for shading, I think. And then let's just do some black. And then I think I want some of my shifting. Okay. And then I want to put it on my handmade paper with the texture. Because that's a hoard item. See, I done put it on the shelf. Y'all, over here on my hoard shelf. Here it is. I done hid it from myself. I done hid my handmade paper from myself because I didn't want to use it. Yep. That's about right. Now, I'm going to pull this. But they did rice paper and water. Have y'all seen that? They took the rice paper, wet the rice paper, put the smooth side down on it, rub it down, pulled it up, and it pulled it up, but it had the little spots, like the water spots in it. And then they just did kind of like a long haul. They did the same thing over and over with 3 different colors she did. It was pretty. I mean, it looked good. Lord, the heater done popped on, y'all. This heater over here has not popped off. Oh, that is cool. That's a stamp, a collectible stamp Dawn sent me. And lay that up there because I wanted to put that in my journal and fill out that box. Oh, get something to drink. Yeah, my son told me that the dining room was bigger and I needed to go to the dining room. But I told him I can't go in there. Basically because he wanted to come in here and kind of take the living room over. But I told him, I said, I can't go in there because, Lord, they're already bopping through here, talking stuff and everything. Imagine if I was where the food was. No. There's no door. At least there's a doorway between here and there. Oh, yeah, I saw that too. Well, I don't know if I saw the one you did, but I saw someone. It was a real older one. I think it was like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, or yeah, maybe 2 or 3. It was a while. I don't remember who it was. She had black hair. Who did you watch? Oh, look at that, y'all. Let me turn that back. It's got to look at that. Oh, that looks good. The one you watched was 2 days ago. Do you remember who it was? We did a watercolor one. It wasn't real concentrated. But I did a watercolor one, and then we took it and made a picture out of what we saw. That was I think that was back during Earl's time, because apparently we were seeing snakes everywhere. Okay. It didn't kill my gel plate, so let's see. We're supposed to be able to rub it down. It's supposed to pull it clean, and it's just not doing it. Oh, yeah, it is. I just got to rub it hard. This was Dollar Tree Scotch tape. I was kind of concerned. I mean, I buy me another gel plate until y'all don't get the Dollar Tree tape. They didn't say Scotch. It was just a no brand. It wasn't even a Jot. It was a no brand one. But I had used my tape up when I did my last Happy Meal send out for Christmas. So I needed to get some more to resend my stuff out. Okay, I don't think I've seen her. Teresa's Crafty Cabana. Sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it, maybe. I'm going to look her up. Teresa's Crafty Cabana. I have to get a piece of tape. I think I done used all the sticky off this tape. Oh, this plate was dirty. It's looking cute though. But it sure was nasty. Oh my gosh. Was it Karen? No, Karen's got the meat trays. It was Becky. Becky had these. I think she had the flat ones. Now, my Walmart didn't have the flat ones. And Staples office, none of the ones that I could get from around here had the flat ones. So I had to get these. But theirs was so clean. I was like, oh my God. I feel so ashamed. My crap's so nasty. I only felt ashamed for a hot minute. That's all though, y'all. You know, it's not like I was ashamed after coming home and cleaning my stuff. I need to though, because you can see the back of them when you flip them over. I know y'all would appreciate it if I would clean it so you can see the back when we flip it. And not hear me say, don't pay attention to that. That's on the plate. Okay, I think that's pretty good. The other's on the outside of it, and that'll be okay. Let me just get right here in the middle. Make sure I can get it up without putting any more down. All right. That's cool. Let's stick that on a piece of white paper. See what happens. See what happened was. Oh, that looks pretty cool. See, look at that. That looks pretty cool. You could keep that and do that and use that. She's good. I'm gonna have to watch her. Now, watch Elizabeth I think it's St. Clair, Saint something. It's two ladies, even though it's the one name. It's two ladies, and I watch them and they do lives and stuff, and I watch them. Let me put this over here for a rollout. All right. Another plan, a project plan I have is my paper piecing. and my journals for my paper piecing, and collages and the paper piecing, the 25-pound journal, and my Stampin' Up series. It's going to be, I like that. I enjoy that me versus Stampin' Up, you know, the card maker meets the junk journal. I enjoy taking those because I like the Stampin' Up stuff. I just don't like making cards. It stresses the hell out of me to try to do like Dana. I can't do it. Y'all, I can't do it. It makes me feel like I'm at work. I can't do it. No, that it's not no stress relieving fun for me. However, like y'all hadn't seen that yet. I think I just recorded it. Or did I do it on live? See, it's all running together when you do it every night. But we did on live because Tammy helped me. We did the card with the truck going in the tree. See, that's the kind of crap I want to do. Okay. That's good. I like that. Let's see, that's got splatters and everything on it. Woo! I like it. Right there. Make a big yield sign. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, let's do some black. So I'm going to cut and make my yield sign out of that. And now I need some black. I'm going to put it right over top of this yellow because it's going to be, I need a thick black layer. And I kind of want it where it does that. You know, when you put too much paint, you stress out with cards too. But if I say I'm making a journal card, then I'm just fine. Okay. Yes, yield is my word for 2026. I need to get my little ADD butt to yield. Slow the hell down. Come to a rolling Mississippi stop. You know, that's what we do, a stop sign. We actually just yield. We come to a rolling stop. All right, this first one I'm doing just on this thick paper. It's that stationery from work that had that old, no longer there boss's name on it. Look, we're not throwing that away. I can cover that up with some paint. Yours needs to be opposite of yield. What, full throttle? You need to be full throttle. Wide open. Yo, Alexa, what is the opposite of yield?
Antonyms for yield meaning production of labor include bills, payment, or debt. For the meaning produce, some antonyms include keep, hold, or lose. For more, ask me to give you more antonyms for yield.
How about more for yield in movement? I hate her. I know she's giggling. She's giggling at me right now. I don't know how to make mine turn sassy. It would be funny. Diane needs to tell me how I can make her be sassy. Yo, Alexa is a Yankee. Ooh, wheeze. I like that black and yellow. I like black and yellow. Oh, merciful. I gotta die. I could cut that out. That would be cute, like a bumblebee or a flower. Oh, gosh, that's going to be so cute. I don't Let's just do black with a little color shifting. All that yellow, most all the yellow should be off now. So let's put the black down. And I want to mix it. Hold up. Like that. And then look it up. See what it says. My Alexa's not going to answer me. I need to make her be smarky. I need to see how I can make her be sassy. Watch her. She's going to say she can't help me with it. Alexa, how do I make you sound sassy in your response?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
She don't know how to help me. She never know how to help me. Alexa, you don't ever know how to help me.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, how do I change the way you sound?
From voicemod.net. VoiceMod is cutting-edge technology that delivers a real-time voice changer that works instantly, no waiting, no loading, and no training required.
What you saying? I'm stupid? Ooh, that looks cool. Beans. Let's put some right here. I want it to be, wavy. Like with the wavy lines when you pull it when you got too much. I'm going to go in and download that thing. Actually, I'm going to be lazy. I'm going to have the boys do it for me. Okay, that should give me my waviness, I think. Because I want to use the same texture paper. No more hoarding this stuff. I even bought me some, I put it in my cart. I haven't bought it yet. I put it in my cart. I'm just going to try to see if they go on sale. Summer's coming. I want to make me some too. That would be a fun thing. Oh, I have to get Alexa Plus. Okay, thank you, Debbie. I have to get Alexa Plus to make her sassy. Okay. Heifer. Yeah, Alexa don't work right, but they're making robots. Alexa working just fine. It's doing exactly what they want it to do. Yes, they are. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's a 007 kind of thing. Yep. How you think they know what to give you in your store? I could sit right here and talk about strippers and need me a stripper outfit for next thing you know, I got a whole bunch of dead gum stripper clothes. I'm saying. Okay. Now how am I gonna get that out? I'll put it in the description. Is that what you want me to do? Debbie? Or you want me to just do it? What we talking about? Text me, tell me what we're talking about. What? They had a gas station and it had a robot mopping the floor and talking with it. Was it creepy? Okay, thank you. Was it creepy, Jerry? And that's like that. What is that show where that robot AI thing, came to life and tried to kill the people because he was trying to survive and that kind of thing? Adam, Eve, something crap like that. Y'all better watch Simpsons. Better go watch Simpsons. See what they saying. Ooh, can I see it? Damn it. Let me see. Hold up. There. See it? Can you see it? It's like when I look at it this way, it's black. But then as I slowly move it down, it's got the gold with sparks on, like your halo lights are hitting it. See it? It's like your lights are hitting the sign. See it? Oh my God. Okay. So I'm going to take this. Now, you know, this may not happen. I'm just saying this is my plan. However, this may not be how it works. But I thought I would just take this, cut the yield sign shape. Take this one, cut the yield sign shape a little smaller. So it looks like this, except for the yield. This will be outlined in the yield sign. Because, you know, around here, that's what we do. You know, we fill in stuff with paint. Okay. So, and then I was going to take it and, you know, write yield back 40 style across, you know. Because that's what we do. You know, put a blot there like spray paint. Because our first thing we do, you know, it gets poof. And then it looks like, you know, I could take a Posca pen and write across it. But it's got to have that black spot on it from when the spray paint, when you first go with the spray can. That's cool. Okay. So that's going to be my yield sign. And then that's cool. I like that one. This is my roll off, part of my roll off. That's part of my roll off. And that's that one. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, then I gotta take this one and I'm gonna take this one. Because I got this here. I saw it. I don't know which one it was, but when I was making my marks, when I was doing my mark making, it came in a set, one of those mass stackable sets. I think that might, I thought I had some bigger ones. I got the big squares. I thought I had the big, nope, just squares. Oh, yeah, there they are. I think those were the bigger. I think that's the biggest ones. Yep. Okay. All right. All right, I'm going to put just a little of the color shift down. Crap, I laid it on my paper. Dadgummit. No, let's just roll with it. All right. Take the roll off paper. Hey, Thunder. Oh my God. That's crazy. How long have they been doing that though? It's been a while, ain't it? It was shaped like a tall box. You know, it'd probably creep me out if it was actually shaped like a, you know, a real person or something. How you doing, Tundra? Are you going live tonight? I ain't missed it, have I? But do I have to go hit the replay? Yeah. Oh, that's cute. I could save those for something else. I'm after this. Trying to get some clean lines. There. Okay, I think I got some set up. Okay. Becky did some foiling tonight. I've been kind of chicken. I really have been chicken trying to do that foiling. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to pick that up. Crap. New stencil. That's okay. I can fill it in with a pen. I ain't going to hate. But she did some foiling tonight. I should have known better with that stencil. I thought I had used it before and cleaned it, but I guess I had never used it at all. On the back of this. So I got those are cold there, black spot. Oh yeah, so I could take my Posca pen and fill those in. It was still creepy. Oh, okay. Well, I'll watch for you and see. I got 9 minutes and then I got to get off of here. Let me set that up there. Let that dry. I'm going to see if I can pull that shifting up on this. Yeah, I did pretty good painting my own nails, didn't I? And I did pretty good. I was right proud of myself. Usually this left hand, I can do real good. But when it comes to taking my left hand to do my right hand, oh my God, usually I got paint all down here on my fingers. And it's a mess, a hot mess, like a 2-year-old did it. I'm telling you, it's like a 2-year-old did it. But today I was right proud of myself. I thought, oh, look, this never happened again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Can you see that? Let's see. I don't think. It's so hard to make that camera see what I see. I don't think you can see it. Can you see the gold specks? I think it keeps maybe right there from that light. It's right here especially. I can, right there. I can pick the light up right there. That looks cool. It looks cooler in person because you can see the gold specks on it. See, we can tear that up. Look at that. Woo-wee. Look at that. Look at that piece. Put that down like this. Oh my gosh, that'll make a pretty yellow part of a sunset. That would even make a really cool part of an industrial thing. Put the bricks on it. Oh yeah. I got some bricks right here. Turn it this way because that looks like bricks. Do it like that. And do the light. Do some light black bricks. Do some shading with the brown. do it dark at the bottom. See, do it dark down there. And light up here like they're crumbling. See? Oh, that's cute. We have something coming through here, right here. Oh, that looks wicked. It does. It looks so wicked. Look, we can put it right up in here. We can have some candy coming here. Oh, the Kool-Aid Man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's it. Hot damn, the Kool-Aid Man. The Kool-Aid Man. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to find me the Kool-Aid Man. We could have the Kool-Aid Man busting out through there like he did in the 80s. You remember the Kool-Aid Man? A speedball brayer. See? Man. Right there. Right, see right here where that is? We could have the Kool-Aid Man busting out there. Half of his leg over here and half of his body. And then the other part, behind here where you just see the white like he's busting through it. Then put some little bricks and some of this little stuff right over part of his head. Oh, girl, the Kool-Aid Man. You know she's going to have something where we can use a Kool-Aid Man on it. Because even if it's put a butt on it, you know she's going to have put a butt on it. I have the 6-inch. I have the set. I have the big one, the 6-inch. This is the 4-inch. This winds up being my favorite one. Yeah, this is the 4-inch. I like the 4-inch or the 8-inch. Those are the two that's my favorite. Just get a Kool-Aid box and cut the Kool-Aid. I'm with the 1980s Kool-Aid Man. He looks a little different. I'm going to go find me one from the 80s. It's my personal journal. I won't be selling it, so it's okay. Yeah, I won't do no more to it till we get the Kool-Aid Man. Oh, and then well, Becky just had a lot of good ideas. I like watching Becky. She's very inspiring. She's very funny. She's very down to earth. And I think we may be ADD sisters. The Kool-Aid Man. I'm going to put that with it. Because sometimes afterwards I look at that and go, what did it? And then I have to go back and try to watch it live and find it. Okay. So I'm going to put this in the project box over here. And put it in here. Like that. In the project box. That way we can remember the Kool-Aid Man. Well, no. So I can remember the Kool-Aid Man. I'm not even going to put y'all in the same category as that with me. What stencil did you get, Debbie? I got a pop. Well, I don't have a pop dot like she has, but I've got those dots that I love. I got a small one and a big one I got off Amazon. It's not like, they're not shaped just like hers, but they're dots. Because I got them with these checker things. And I use them all the time. I like that one. I've had it forever though. Probably need to get a new one. Might be over there, Steve. Oh, there it is. See, I've got this one. It's just dots. It doesn't line up like hers. Oh no. Girl, y'all stay warm. Oh. So you had to do like the country folks did, the poor country folks. You had to barricade up in one of the rooms and stuff. It hang the quilts up on the doors and the quilt up on the other door and windows, so it keeps the warmth in that one room. Then your body heat up the room too, and you can stay warm that way. The circle one, the creepy vines, and Get to the Point. I saw Get to the Point. I want to go back and look at that one. I didn't like the creepy vines. I got a vine one over there. I got a vine one. I didn't like the creepy vine one though that much because I got that vine thing over there to work okay. But I wanted to look. I wanted to oh, we got to go on a minute over. I wanted to go over and look at the Get to the Point. And I wanted to look at the circle one and see how much difference it was. I think her circle ones, they line up, like on a board. I think is how hers look. But I wanted to compare this one. Mine is more like, the poppy things. I know, right? And don't have a generator. We don't have it. I don't have a generator. We had one that got stolen, and I hadn't bought another one. I was like, nope. But I have also had butane though, so. I mean, I don't use it, but I can if I have to. I like my electric heater things. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's the Kool-Aid man. That was in our cartoon books. That's him. Bundle up and stay warm at 7 degrees. Ain't no damn thing to play with. Okay, that's it for me tonight. I'm sorry I talked y'all's ears off, but I needed to. Well, honestly, I need to talk to myself because all week I have been struggling with trying to get myself together and get my stuff together for right. Ooh, I love saying that. That's so funny. Streamathon and get my stuff together for that and get my other stuff together for it. I just been kind of struggling a little bit, and probably because I'm a little nervous. People say I go live all the time, but that's different. I think a lot of Raul and Debbie and those Phillips and stuff, they've never done anything to make me feel unwelcomed, unsupportive or nothing. Actually, they've been completely the opposite. They've been very supportive and very, very wonderful. But as personal confidence level, insecurities. So I'm a little nervous with participating. But I didn't last year when he asked me, and I told him that I would next year. So I had to do it this year regardless. So I had to put my big girl panties on and do it. All right. Those going to Lori's, I see you at Lori's. Those going to Pam's, I see you at Pam's. I'll see you tomorrow if the creek don't rise or freeze over. And just be Juju. I just be Juju. But that's like going into the teacher, and doing a speech or presentation on something the teacher taught you. And it's your favorite teacher. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. I can't be nothing but myself because my brain can't keep up with nothing else but truth. I'll see you tomorrow. If it doesn't freeze over, creek don't rise, all that good stuff. And we'll do something fun tomorrow. I promise. It's been 2 boring nights. We're going to do some fun stuff tomorrow. This Saturday, it's going to be Sip and Craft. Michelle's coming on. We're going to have our drink on. So y'all supposed to be getting a drinking word. So y'all have to drink when me and her say this word. We don't know what the word is, but y'all going to be drinking. I told her we didn't need no word to drink. We was going to drink without the word. All right. I'll see y'all. Loves, hugs. Bye.